song of the hermit thrush suggests a serene and religious beatitude as no other sound in nature. He seems to say, "O holy, holy, O clear away, O clear up, clear up." It's not a proud, gorgeous strain, but seems to be the voice of that calm, sweet solemnity one attains in his best moments. From the American naturalist John Burroughs. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rob McCall. This is the Awanadjo Almanack, a collection of natural and unnatural events, rank opinion, and wild speculation devoted to feeling at home in nature and breaking down the wall of hostility between us and the rest of creation. And this is the Almanack for July 8th to 15th, 2016, the first quarter of the buck moon. Some natural events for this quarter moon. The other day at camp, we went down to the western shore of Cobscook Bay around high tide. One day after the 4th of July, and not a boat of any kind in sight anywhere on the bay. The stunning silence was soon broken by crows mobbing a bald eagle high in a fir tree about a quarter mile up the shore toward the river. The crows hollered, and the eagle chattered in a high-pitched voice that it has in comic contrast to its fierce appearance and reputation. And soon the calls were answered by another eagle, which came sailing over the beach, swirling and looping as though showing off for us. A third eagle joined the first two, and it became clear that this was a hunting expedition. The quarry being a flock of eider ducks with their ducklings a couple of 100 yards out in the bay. The eagles have a careful and effective method of hunting ducks, and I've seen it before. One eagle dives low in front of the ducks while they watch, and then dive at the last moment. A second eagle then swoops in behind them and grabs a duckling the moment they pop up again. This method was successful, and one eagle rose with its dripping prey grasped in its fierce talons. All three eagles then disappeared to share their catch in their lofty eyrie. Here's a field and forest report. New growth on spruce and fir is full size and hardening off, although still a lighter green. A few wild strawberries dot the clearings with red, but they're small and hard due to the dry weather. Bunchberry clusters are small and green. Jack in the pulpit rises shyly along brooks and streams, while pale blue flag blossoms curl up and fall away. Despite the dry weather, mosquitoes and black flies are still active, joined by deer flies and horse flies that want more than just a tiny drop of blood from you. I'm always willing to usher a hornet or a spider or other insect out of the cabin, trapped in a jar covered with a postcard from Hawaii. But once they try to take flesh or blood from someone I love, boys, I get a little bloodthirsty myself, and I'll give them a swat good and proper. Here's a saltwater report. Reports this week are that overfishing of herring in the Gulf of Maine is trouble for lobstermen who use herring as bait. Herring provide food not just for lobsters, but for seals, whales, cod, and other ground fish. Sardines are a type of herring and once kept the packing houses busy up and down the Maine coast. When herring are scarce, everyone loses. The bulk of Atlantic herring are caught by midwater trawlers up to 100 feet long and able to carry 1 million pounds of fish. Proponents claim that herring are not overfished, but herring fisheries have collapsed before around the world, and when they fall, they bring down multitudes with them. Here's a rank opinion. Watching 3 bald eagles duck hunting under blue skies over the lucid waters of Cobscook Bay is surely a transcendent experience, allowing us to see more clearly our place in the order of things. It's an ecstatic experience, too, allowing us to stand outside of ourselves. These moments are heaven sent, and we carry away from them a powerful vision of the world as it was meant to be, and as it will be again one day, ruled by nature and nature's God, and not by man. And finally, a seed pod for you to carry around with you from Psalm 104. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy creatures. Yonder is the sea, great and wide, filled with things innumerable, living things both small and great. There go the ships and the whales which thou hast formed to play therein. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! Well, that's the Almanack for this quarter moon, but don't take it from me. Go out and see for yourself.